the first to know in Nsem-Pii TV.
Joseph Boache Danquah edu menkai ebusuafo eyao na chese ono anoye Ebuakwa North Member of Parliament on the ticket of NPP amanyoko no. Ebusuafo yenyina ni tua se in 2016 February 8 ana chese nipa bonfo bi ebowura mu ewo ne fie na okoje eye Ebuakwa North Legislature ne nkwa ede efree ne nsem na me ne wo kasa CCA Edin anase the main accused person in this trial anase in this issue nyina yenim no sexy don ni din ankasa any Daniel Asiedu abuzanfo yinya ni twa se Accra High Court akọ asemi so asetena on several occasions chese ye pese yedi hu asem no mu no kure bia ene kwan sexy don wono no ye papa yi house help chese no ho esibi bom na in fact according to report no ekire se sexy don ono ankasa otono no mutuoton se okọ police station se okọ report ama police se enipa bi aboram abepio mu akache wo mu fie fa akọ a one opanyini JB Danquah yi ono ye Ebuakwa North mrashe bedwani no on the ticket of NPP no no in fact na oso okoduru police station ho no ene oguso a wo counter ho a obe make complain na chese enipa na wa company ni no ka chense wonya botre wo ba na ontwen no na okọ soro ho osi osane one then time police officer wo ho ana chese police commander no one no esane ba ya one no enso so amana anya ni complain na mom ode ne ko share dan bi mu na one no twetwen komo na right after there no ana chese sexy don court enso ebisa ne nsema hodo na bia na no kranim ni onhu de onyi ano emfa enne court asan akọ asemu so asetena na sexy don esan ka ensem foforo bi ensem a sexy don ka no related to affairs bi a woni self acclaimed prostitute bi enyaye ewo Vienna City ewo Madina nkrampompuni mantamu na in fact sexy don kire se anytime ana ofili se on have sex bia no maami onso enchen na okọ na ene court ebisa ne se so maami unim ne da onye wadamfo da nemom ono so ono wontwen penada sick day ntina utimi hu se o pe bibia free no ho bia na otibi ekono ho sexy don de wuye ye suspicious kakra se unim asem no ho bi na nipa na wo so claim se oye prostitute na say sorry to say o ye djuma wo Vienna City ana se Vienna City ho na chese ya o time ba ebe ne ba sibre ana se obeye na djuma as prostitute ana wo sexy don ekokoto che no chese one no eko have affairs in fact ensem we na ne sexy don eboboso ewo courtroom abra bisa no anything relating to JB Danquah's death na chese o as wo pese wo kire se na adwen no on and off but sexy don court presided over by Justice Lydia Oseimafo ebisa the main accused person ne say sexy don say adenti ye bisa wasem bia na o divert edi akwakofa affairs bia wonya with prostitute bia wo na wo sie say owo in fact Madina ho na odi no dwuma no sexy don ye wonsemfo bi edi bisa wo enne dey courtroom ha ka de wonim bia fa ho na yenso so yehu de beka edi afa ho na enye in fact sexy don enne court court Accra High Court ne ho wo so say ya just sexy don nya obedwon sompo e de agu no ho in front of the court and I say before the court na ebusuafo Asiedu affectionately called sexy don can say prostitute na onu ekoshare no due to her exceptional service left her a lasting impression and he found himself craving for more na just what you say court ni bisa na sem fa say ekwan ben so ana nipa bonfo no bowura mu ho a emma ono Asiedu ana said sexy don onso nya asa opepa ne say ne sa de ma me report case no ansana ayekese no na waka say okoshia prostitute no said ye kan organ ha say ashawo no okoshia no dwumadi said o sibi service no na che say asa wo kan sem bia emfa ewuo no ho kra no eno ana che say enne court ebisa no nsemfo ahodo na say sexy don onso so odu unyi ano ebeba Justice Lydia Oseimafo ebisa sexy don some couple of questions be say onyi ya no before the court na in fact na ne sexy don wagye ho bi ewo Accra High Court with regards to JB Danquah's death. Ebuakwa North Member of Parliament on the ticket of NPP Amonyoku and nipa bonfo bi eje ne kra efri ne nsem way back 2016 on February 8. And just a court and so a call assembly so asetena. Na in fact nsem a free court by no Justice Lydia Osaima for Edibisa sexy don be and say you were in this courtroom when the prosecution tendered statement allegedly made by you voluntarily to the police. Do you remember that? And Sexy Don also answered, yes, I remember. Then Justice proceeded asking him, can you tell this court what you said in the very first statement you made to the police? Then Sexy Don also said, my lady, it was at dawn when I went to the police regional headquarters to lodge a complaint against some people who had come to where I had gone to patronize the services of a prostitute. So when I was about reporting the matter to the police, the one I went with asked me to wait for him at the counter back whilst he went up to see the commander of the station. So whilst I was standing in front of the counter, the gentleman I went with came back with the police officer. I did not make my complaint at the time, but they told me the commander wanted to see me. Say no court ebisa Sexy Don say ye bisa won Nsem-Pii e fa won say in this courtroom na wo kan ye say wan kasa wo ko say wo kwakoye ukology complaint e di ama police say nipa bonefo bi abowura mu oba bia wote na o say okodu police station ho no nipa na o kan ho no ka kire say e wa bra wo ye report no e wo counterback wo no ka kire say onya botre wo ba e nipa no floor upstairs into a floor upstairs no and ono o say ohun yan say wo sign a sane ro then time oni police officer wo station ho and I just say a sane ba it wa anya ni complain no and I just say police officer na ka say commander want to see you and I just say oburu mu e wo ni office. Then question bi mo sane bi say Sexy Don say the police are saying that in your statement you said that you were not involved, but other statement you said that you were there with some people and you mentioned names. And in other statements you took from me, you are saying that you were there. Can you explain to the jury why these different statements? There's a Sexy Don. Asem no abonu pusa. Because asem bia da bi obehia court bia na so obepie mo police akachi bia na asem woka different. As a Sexy Don per se o place na adwen no on and off. Eno nti Justice Lydia Osaima for ebisa na say ene wo ka kire say murder case no you were involved, but in other case and I say in other statement wo kan pain say na won ka ho ana in other statement too wo kan say na wo ka ho na wo fie ho bi e ma empo obobobobo edin ahodo na bi enti obetimi a kire de enti a ase enna wo sesa wano ekina wo ka no kore ana say wo sesa wano e de ben ana asie kan de esie bia e den e de kire ana Sexy Don e kan say when the then commander Danquah called for me, when I got there, he gave me a seat. He asked about my health and I answered him. Then he asked again why I was here. Then I told him that someone had broken into our room and I was here to report the matter to the police. Then he told me that he wanted to ask me a question. Then he showed me a picture on his phone and asked whether I knew the person. I answered no. I do not know him. Then he asked DS Sapon to take me to their washroom. Then I asked what the matter was. It is Sexy Don say when he was before the then commander Danquah bisa ne say wa ho apomuden etisen and also on the apomuden dey bibia okay. And at the same time Danquah the picture bi so e no from his phone say wunim sa Nsem-Pii na abuza for sa nipa ne de no kroma fa ne din anto dwa say JB Danquah ana say suspect bi boru am koje JB Danquah nkwa free ne nsem no o say o de kire no o say no onim no eti o say o kan say onim no na ape ana Danquah ka kire DSP Sapon say on fa nko washroom na washroom ho no Sexy Don an kan de esi wo washroom ho bia na mo say ade ben ko ana mo de me ko washroom na Sexy Don question bi ma Justice Lydia Oseima for ebisa no biom say, all this you have told the court. What we want is for you to tell the court why there are disparities in your statements. Enti can dey as a wo change your statements no can dey ewo mu bia den efa ekire ne jan say as na o kan no asem no ho asem o kan eye murder case no ho asem ekina na wo change na akwa affairs bia wo nya anya wait eye prostitute bi e wo Vienna said ye wa ankasa sexy don wo kan no then okasa no what say in my first statement I stood by my belief and told the truth to the police that I knew nothing about the matter. Then they asked me whether I loved my life or I wanted to die. Then he explained to me that, have I seen what DSP has done to me? What will follow will be worse than that. So then I told them that whatever they tell me, I will agree to it. And also whatever they ask me to do, I will do that. Then asema sexy don and so can say after said down pare threaten with his life say openen kwa anaso pese wowu so wan kan kra hwan anekun JB Danquah o se wono de o kan in first statement say onim ho hwe na emom se sei ana mo be no se mo de ne be fa atiti mu dia ene de mo be ka se wonye bia no ono sexy don say obeye sa ana na ache se opa ache. Then Justice Lydia Oseima also asked sexy don say, after Dampare threatened you with your life after being beaten, were your statement taken again after that? Then Sexy Don replied, yes, my lady. They did not allow me to talk. Rather, they brought a paper and asked me to thumbprint, which I did. Now just say, or say, if you want mama na nkasa bi, the who yan say your brain paper be say onfa nensa entintim on thumbprint it. And Justice Ebisa say, tell the court whether the paper they brought to you to thumbprint, was there any writing on the paper or it was a blank paper that was given to you to thumbprint? Then Sexy Don replied, my lady, it was a police statement form filed with 2 pages, which I was asked to thumbprint. Then take a look at Exhibit W, specifically the coercion statement dated 13th of February 2016. Is this one of the papers they asked you to thumbprint? Then he said, yes, my lady. Example, they say Sexy Don upon all these things. Sexy Don atade bi eba abonten ana kire se ehye Sexy Don when the murder case occurred. Ebra yekun JB Danquah. Na Sexy Don according to police report say no ohye t-shirt bi ana emoja ewowom. But Sexy Don enso ebedru courtroom Justice Lydia Oseima for say ya amfa sa t-shirt no ama bepiem ewo courtroom. But Sexy Don de be na woka efa sa atade ya police de ba say after DNA no say bibia say wo anana wo share sa atade no on that day incident no esiye ewo JB Danquah ni fie no enti de ben asem ana obeka na in fact ho ana Sexy Don esan ede asem no be wadre no ho na ode nwanwan na o kafa ha ana Justice Lydia Oseima for ebisa ne say adenti na nipa a wonim no utimi ka kire say da bia wo feel say won have sex bia no na wakọ ne nchen ewo fie e wa breko a onye wadamfo da oni no eni nkomoda. Sexy Don bua kire say okotena Vienna ho na say ononom ne nsa e ma empo ye bisa ne nsa kora na wonom say Red Bull ana na onom okonom nsa ne wi ana okai ekwan a sa prostitute no fa so ne daaye e have sex no si bi service no man ni gye e kama na okai nkomo bi omudidi ya ene na eno ene man go back to sa prostitute no efie ene bi say prostitute no ne din e de sen ana o say friend Janet Chira ho ana Justice Lydia Oseima for journey case no say on November 6 nyameboa ochina court esan ebeko Sexy Don asemu so with regards to JB Danquah, member of parliament for Abuakwa North ne Mürder no eso ye nyina ni twa say abusan for Sexy Don ono ho bon asemu yimu ye pa because ono ana oye papa in house help ana incident esi ono so ana rush call police say oko akwa report eno nti ana ne ho eda so die emu no ye be die chiri de ba bia no ye de beba